TV sucks because I'm not on it. It mostly sucks because there's too many commercials and it's unwatchable. There's a new show that come up on TLC, I think, the Tender Loving Care Network. They have a labor program now. It's about having children, not about labor and management. And you go into labor on television now. They give you a $10,000 scholarship if you have the best contractions, I think. And they ought to have child labor laws. Actually, the kids should vote on whether he wants to come out or not. Speaking of that, are we going to watch Bruce Jenner's operation? I mean, they're not going to do that, are they? I mean, I don't want to watch a sex change. Well, maybe I do. I don't know about that. But this is definitely what was called a vast wasteland years ago. Now, you know what? Now let's be constructive. There's a special on 60 Minutes about Saigon and Vietnam this week, and what they're going to show is a wonderful banker who actually left the country before the North Koreans took over again after we lost the war. And when I went to Saigon, incidentally, I went over to Vietnam a couple of years ago. I saw this museum with all of these wonderful artifacts in there, American planes and tanks. I said, why do you guys have all this equipment? They said, well, it was left here when you lost the war. I said, I didn't know we lost the war. And they said, well, you don't usually leave a country from the embassy roof. I said, well, that's true. Then I did my little song, which is Let Saigons Be Saigons and the War is Annoying Me. But nobody wanted that pun. Anyway, back to the story. So 60 Minutes has got this thing coming on with the banker who took all of these people out of the country and saved their lives, and they were raised in America and they were Vietnamese. Wonderful, wonderful story. Now, if you live long enough, like I have, and you have a little sense of history and a music background, you would know that there's a great song called Hole in the Sock, which was written by the guy who produced Angel of the Morning, and he happens to be also Angelina Jolie's uncle, because he is the brother of her father, obviously. And he wrote the song about the Vietnamese, the American soldiers who were left behind in the jungle. And it's a great song. It's a great song. So I would play that on the show and maybe bring that up. But, you know, I'm not producing anything. I'm just sitting here doing my little Reynolds raps. This is my keeping my chops together, that's all, and my sanity. What little is left of it. I think sanity is definitely precious, and one thing I'm sober. For another thing, my daughter's growing medical marijuana, as you know, and I may not be sober too long because I'm going to have a contact high when I visit her again next week. But television sucks, and I'm on it now, right? Is this TV? Is this considered TV? This is a poisonous, lethal injection of a Reynolds rap.